Yo, 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 another episode of Tough Conversations Podcast where I have the toughest conversations and necessary critique on the culture. My name's Fame. I'm solo again. What's poppin', y'all? Tough Conversations Podcast, baby. It's your boy Fame. And, no cars. It's just me. Just me. It's just me. And since it's just me, I'm gonna get right into the news. Uh, shit, what happened this week? Oh, yeah. If I don't start off with fucking Lil Boosie and Lil Nas X, say it wouldn't be a proper it wouldn't be like it wouldn't be a real podcast if I didn't start with those two. Okay, if I didn't start with those two, it wouldn't be a real thing here. So let's start there. Boosie Badass. Okay, he was trolled by Lil Nas X this week. He said that
On
Lil
this
Nas
song with Lil
X
Boosie, bro.
posted a video and
I had
said,
this
"Yo,
song with
I
Lil
got a
Boosie
song
finna come
with
out.
Boosie. I'm working on this
Shit,
song.
fire, ain't
Blah
even,
blah blah.
ain't even lie
You
for
know,
it.
you doing this?
Goddamn,
You
song
know,
with Lil
making
Boosie
troll
finna
and
come
shit.
out.
He's a fucking troll. That's what he does."
Song with Lil Boosie.
Boosie clapped back and said some shit, and I don't even want to repeat what he said. It was, oh my god, it was a lot. He said a lot of shit, and they went right back to getting Boosie the fuck out of here. Right back to canceling him. It was it was pretty bad, and I'm not gonna stay on here long because there's other shit I wanted to get to, but my nigga, okay. Before my opinion was Boosie, you wildin', you tripping. That's just a kid. Da da da. But since then, I've been thinking about it. He told Lil Nas X to kill himself, and nobody wants you here. He called him a faggot, all type of shit. Like, it's really from Boosie's Twitter account. I'm post the not the link, but the thing. The picture's gonna be right on the side of this while I'm talking. He okay. Was Boosie trolling back? I don't want to give him no leeway because you don't tell nobody kill them fucking selves, especially a homosexual male. You don't tell them to kill themselves because they've been doing that, and it's not right. It's not cool to say that. But think about it. Was Boosie trolling him back? If so, it's a bad troll. But was that Boosie's way of trolling back? I don't know. It feels like that's Boosie's way of trolling back. Wrong troll. You don't. I think he went too far with his troll back. But is that Boosie's way of trolling him back? Like, because he did have LOL in there. You can't just throw LOL in a faggot kill yourself tweet LOL. Like, you can't just throw LOL and make it, oh, I was joking. But was that Boosie's way of trolling Lil Nas X back? Because it could be seen that way. You don't think so? That's weird. I don't know, because like I said, at first I thought, Boosie's super wrong. You can't say this, you can't say that, you're bad for saying that, it's not right. But Lil Nas X trolled him, and Boosie responded with a troll, a terrible troll. But was it a troll? Does he mean you're the perception is Boosie actually feels this way about Lil Nas X, but was it Boosie's way? Ha ha! Get you back. I got you back. Ha ha! You joked on me. Ha ha! I joked on you. If that's Boosie's way of trolling, like little get back, nigga, this is a push to a gunshot. This is a nigga stepping in your shoes and you shoot him in the face. Like, that's not retaliation, my nigga. You took it too far. And I know they say, don't say I pushed you too far. Don't say I went too far when you started with me. But, my nigga. Yeah. If that's Boosie's way of trolling back or just, going back and forth, Boosie, you went too far, my nigga. And you look like the bad guy. When you go too far, you always look like the bad guy. It doesn't matter who started it. It doesn't matter what was done. When you go too far, no one looks at context. No one looks at, oh man, he started with me. He shouldn't have stepped in my shoes on purpose. Oh, he shouldn't have did this. He shouldn't have did that. When you go too far, you always look like the bad guy. That's why Boosie looks like the bad guy. He went too far. So Boosie, tip. This was you trolling. You went too fucking far. Too far. That nigga stepped in your shoe and you shot him. You went too far. Went too far. And yeah, that's it on that. I don't want to stay on the Boosie thing long. Yeah, I got two phones. Now, I used to record the podcast on one phone, and now I got two phones. I can use my phone while I'm potting now. So I'm gonna get updates right then and there. Okay, there was a thing on the Shade Room that went viral, like a story on the Shade Room that went viral. Okay. Headline reads, woman stuck with $3,100 dinner bill after blind date refused to pay for 23 family members she brought along. I'm gonna read that again. I don't think nobody heard me. I don't think I don't like hard to grasp. Let's see it. Let's hear it again. Woman stuck with $3,100 dinner bill after blind date refused to pay for the 23 family members she brought along. Huh? I gotta read the story in full now. Okay, roommates. This is from Shade Room's IG. Went viral earlier this week because it was the headline is crazy. It's gonna go viral. Okay. It's no secret that blind dates can be awkward, but they can be also pretty expensive. Basically, when you try to finesse your date into paying for your entire family. That's a hard lesson one woman had to learn when she invited 23 of her family members on a blind date to test the generosity of the man she was set to have dinner with, and it backfired to the tune of thousands. NY Post reports a woman in Zhejiang, China. Oh, this is China. Oh, okay. I thought it was in the U.S. somewhere. Got the shock of her life when her elaborate scheme to test how generous her blind date was backfired in a very expensive way. While the man, identified as Mr. Lau, was waiting for her blind date to arrive, he couldn't believe his eyes when she arrived with 23 members of her family and expecting him to foot the bill for all of them. Although he initially agreed to pay for the date for the two of them, all that changed when she brought along almost 30 extra people. As a result, he left her and her family with an incredibly large $3,100 bill after telling them they should pay and they refused. The two of them were set on a blind date by Mr. Lau's mother, who wanted him to meet somewhere nice. Mom, don't set me up no more. I'll find somebody on my own. Mom, don't set me up no more. Mom, Mr. Lau's mom set this up. Oh, baby, I met this nice boy, nice girl by the church, and she's a nice, sweet church-going girl. She's very pure, she's very pretty, she's very beautiful. I think y'all hit it all. I'ma set it up for you. You go out on Friday night at 8 o'clock. You meet at the restaurant. You say, hey, how you doing? Christina, her name's Christina. She's a nice girl. She come good stock. She come good family. I know her mother. I know it's her mother. And I know it's her father. We all grew up in the neighborhood together. She come from a good family. She come from good stock. She a good person. She a good girl. She beautiful. She go to church. She got a nice job. She got these nice childbearing hips. She's perfect for you, baby. I just want you to meet somebody nice. You've been out here single for a long time, and I just want you to meet somebody nice, some nice girl. You get married, have I want grandbabies, baby. I'm waiting all this time. I want grandbabies, baby. So I'm gonna set you up with this date with this girl, Christina. We'll go to my church. You're gonna meet her up, and you're gonna have a good time. Friday at 8 o'clock at the restaurant up there on 4th Street. You meet her there, and then y'all have a good time. Mom, don't set me up on no dates. No more. You have one shot. You blew it. Don't set me up on no more dates. Let's talk. Let's talk about the audacity of this woman. I don't know how they're giving it up in China. I do not know how they're giving up over there. But let's say this happened in the States. And they gonna look at and they gonna hear how many how many people gonna be there? Are you crazy? This woman has some huge cojones on her. She is crazy. To test the generosity of the man you're going to date, I don't agree with that at all. But it's a lot more subtle ways to do shit like that. Order something expensive. Order something expensive and see if he makes a face. Get a dessert. Order more drinks than you usually would. If you want to quote unquote test the generosity of the person you're on a date with, there's a lot more subtle ways to do that shit. I'm not saying, and I don't agree with doing that at all. I think you should. I think dates are to get to know each other, not to eat. We've had this conversation before. If we're going on a date, it's for us to be in an environment to get to ask each other's questions, get to know each other. I just ain't here for you to eat off of. Like I said, we had that conversation before. Listen to other podcasts. Let's go back a few pods. Are you out of your fucking mind, lady? This woman. See, her name's not in the story. Just the guy's name, Mr. Lau. Only his name is in the story. Mr. Lau, thank you for not being a sucker. Thank you for not being a simp. You a Chinese nigga, but you a real ass Chinese nigga. Thank you for not being a simp. Thank you for not being a sucker. Because she had balls. That worked on somebody else before. That you don't just do that out of nowhere. She's done that before. That's not her first time doing that. She's done that bullshit before. And it worked before. Nigga was just like, I know it probably started small. She'll bring a friend. She'll just bring her homegirl as a buffer. She's just a buffer. You know, I don't usually go on dates with guys I barely know. And just gonna bring my homegirl as a buffer. She's just gonna be. She'll even sit at the bar the entire time, just to make sure I'm okay. She'll sit at the bar. We can just sit at the table together. She'll sit at the bar, and I'll be fine. And then homegirl that sits at the bar gets a little plate of food, mostly drinks, and they're expecting you to pay for all that shit. But baby, have some fucking coof. Is that the word? Am I saying that word right? Coof. Some babies. Show a little discretion. If you're trying to be slick, there's a thousand better ways to do that shit, baby. You, like I said before, she did that before. You don't just start off with 23 people. She's done that before. She's brought the friend as a buffer before. Maybe started with one guy, with just a homegirl, and then a group of girls. Oh, you want to go on a date? Oh, me and my homegirls are going out to this restaurant. You just meet us there, and you know we can get to know each other there. And then she expects you to pay for the whole party. There's like 5 people there, and she expects you to pay for the entire fucking party. Like that's like, how do you get to 23 fucking people? Fuck the money. It could have came up to $100. That's disrespectful. Fuck that. It was over $3,000. It could have came up to $75. You could have spent the same amount you spent on just them two. It was disrespectful. Like I said before, these trying to, I gotta go on the way. I can't be using the B word that much. They are so full of shit and entitled, and people are. Why is this world all about getting over on someone else? Why does everybody want to get over someone else? Why? She had to know. Like I said before, she done that before, so she probably like, oh, he got money. He got money, he'll pay. Oh, if he like me, he'll pay. If I'm really this special to him, his mom set us up, and she said he does XYZ. So if he liked me like that, he should have no problem fronting the bill. That I like. Oh my God, the entitlement. It just reeks of entitlement, assholeness, and ain't shitness, sweetheart. Baby, like, what is wrong with you? Oh my God. Man. Thanks, good job, Chinese King. Good job, Chinese King. A lot of suck-ass niggas would have paid for that shit. Not this guy, and clearly not you. So, good job. But like I said before, she's did that shit before. She's done that before. This isn't her first time pulling that stunt. You don't just start with the gang. You don't start bringing gang. You started bringing your girl, the crew, and then you brought gang once, and that was gang. She brought gang. No one starts with gang. She's done that before. She's gradually done that fuck ass shit to niggas. And she ran into the right motherfucking one, Mr. Lau. Mr. Lau. She ran into the right fucking one, Mr. Lau. Mr. Lau, you are a godsend, my nigga. Chinese nigga. You the GOAT. Stop taking advantage of people, man. That's the gist of it. Please. It's mean. You don't have to do that. You don't. And I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he didn't do that shit. Good job, Mr. Lau. You're the truth out in these streets. Don't ever forget it, boss. You one of them ones, my guy. And Jada Pinkett Smith. Hollywood Unlocked did a story on Jada Pinkett Smith from her interview with Gwyneth Paltrow on the Red Table Talker show, the famous Red Table Talker show. Jada Pinkett Smith admits it's difficult to maintain a good sex life with husband Will after decades of marriage. And I've seen the memes. I've seen the Jada Pinkett, Alcina, Shakur Smith memes. I seen them all there. I love the internet because they can be assholes on it, but they're also funny. You don't. How much do you care about your husband's, I'm not gonna say image, but is Will fine with all this? Is Will fine with you always exposing parts of their marriage? Is he? Has anybody ever talked to Will? I mean, just Will. And hey, buddy, are you okay with your wife just making y'all relationship the talk of the town every couple months? Why do you, even if that's true, y'all been a talk for a very long time. People have been talking about y'all for a long time. People have been having speculations that y'all got an open marriage and y'all be swinging all I've been hearing those rumors for a long time. Everybody else has been too. Y'all never addressed them. Never. And the August thing comes up and y'all have to. You don't have to keep doing that. You don't have to keep doing that. I know you got the show, and you know y'all talk about relationships and life and healing and stuff like that on the show, but y'all don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to do that anymore, Jada. Fucking Christ, like, you don't give a fuck how your man looks out here? You make him look crazy every couple months. Ever since the August story broke, every couple months after that, you make him a joke. If he wants that, fine by me. I'm nobody to comment on that shit. If he wants to be that, that's fine. But You can't want that. No one wants that. No one wants to be ridiculed and clowned and joked on social media every couple months when it has something to do with their love life. And people just shit on their love life. Like, no one wants that. I don't think so. What do you gain from that? Maybe it helps to talk about it. But we don't hear Will. If we heard both of y'all, okay. If we heard both of y'all with the shit, then okay. I get it. Both of y'all talk about the shit. But we only hear you. I guess Will's a lot more reserved than you are. Dog, Jada, baby, please keep. You don't have to do this no more. I know you want to be an open book because of your show, and you know you've critiqued people's lives, and not critique, but you've had opinions on people's lives and stories and shit like that because of what you do on the show. But every couple months something comes up with y'all that makes Will look like a clown. And maybe he doesn't feel like that, but if you let social media tell it, maybe social media doesn't factor into how Will feels or how you feel. You're right. And if that's the case, you're right. That's none of our business. But damn, shorty, I just think you don't have to do that anymore. Just let shit keep being speculation with y'all. We speculated for 10, 15 years that y'all was swingers, that y'all be out here sliding. Maybe it was a Hollywood secret for a long time, but the public didn't know. No. There's been the rumors, there's been the stories, there's the little, you feel me, like little whispers. We've heard that, the public, but we didn't know. Now it's like, you letting us two in. And every time you let us in, Will looks crazy on socials. He may not feel that way, but he looks crazy. Maybe all the impressions get some bigger checks when he goes for these movie roles and shit like that. I don't know. I don't know what's there to gain from this. Maybe you gain clarity and, you know, it helps to talk about it. But if that was both of y'all, it can't just benefit you. Where's Will's benefit when you do shit like that? Where's Will's benefit? I don't see it. And it ain't for me to see. So, maybe you're right. I'm just a nigga with a podcast. My benefit, it ain't for me to see Will's benefiting in this. But, Will, you look crazy. Every time your wife, every couple months, she's sharing something about y'all marriage that used to be so tight-knit all this time before this. Before the August shit, y'all marriage was so tight-knit. People in Hollywood might have known, but there must have been NDAs and shit like that, or, you know, everybody in Hollywood's got their own little nasty little secrets that's been passing through the Hollywood streets. But it was never public knowledge before. So, damn, dog. Big Willie, baby. You good, bro? You good, bro? Damn. Hurts, don't it? Before I get out of here, Young Miami raps freak video. Young Miami is so fine. That's it. I don't have no opinion on the song, on the video. She's got fat ass. And that's about it. And that's the pot. I gave y'all solid 30 minutes. And that's it. Follow the podcast on all streaming platforms. Apple, Spotify, Deezer, Stitcher, Google, Overcast, iHeart, Pandora. Everything you can find podcasts on, we're on. Just search Tough Conversations Podcast. TUFF, Tough Conversations Podcast. Like, share, comment, hit the notification bell, leave reviews, all that shit. It helps me get into the algorithms. It helps me get some more downloads. It puts me on the map with all the big guys. Get me with the big guys. I deserve to be with the big guys. Get me with the big guys. And the only way I get is there is with likes, comments, being added to playlists, shit like that. Told y'all, consistency. That's why y'all go get me every week. And I think Friday is the day I'm going to start recording now. Today's Friday. It's not Saturday. I usually record on Saturdays. Today's Friday. The video is going to be up tomorrow. Maybe late tonight. But the audio is going out as soon as I'm done. Like, share, subscribe. And we're on YouTube. Just search Tough, TUFF, Tough Conversations Podcast, everywhere you find podcasts and on YouTube. With that being said, I'm going. Growl. Ba-bow. Cha-cha-chow.